SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information.
Hi, and welcome to Where's the Action? I'm your host, Ross Benjamin. I will be previewing the Sugar Bowl game, a game that takes place in New Orleans, Louisiana at the Superdome, and it takes place on January 2nd, 2014. Kickoff time 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it matches two of the most storied franchises in all of college football, the Oklahoma Sooners and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama is currently a 15-point favorite, and the total in this game is 51.5. Well, it's been well chronicled and documented what happened to Alabama in their final regular season game against Auburn. My job is not to rehash that because I don't want to beat a dead horse. The bottom line is this: how motivated will Alabama be going into this contest? Let's face it, folks, this is a program that's won 3 of the last 4 BCS championships. They were 11-0 going into their final regular season game. With a win, they had the opportunity to capture an unprecedented 3rd straight BCS title. We all know what happened against Auburn, the gut-wrenching fashion in which it happened. Now, the question is Alabama going to show up, the real Alabama team going to show up, or is this a team that's going to be just going through the motions, similar to what we saw in the 2009 Sugar Bowl, when Alabama lost a heartbreaking game at the end of the regular season that cost them an opportunity for a national championship, or a shot at a national title, I should say. And then he went into that Sugar Bowl as a 9.5-point favorite against Utah and lost 31-17. Now, on paper, if Alabama's ready to play this, Oklahoma will be no match for the Crimson Tide. However, question mark remains how motivated this club will be entering this contest. I can tell you this: Oklahoma will be motivated. The Sooners are elated to be in a BCS bowl game. They come off an impressive upset win on the road at Stillwater, Oklahoma against in-state rival Oklahoma State, a game that in hindsight was a play-in for an at-large BCS bowl bid. Oklahoma is 10-2 on the season. Their only 2 losses came against Baylor on national television in a humiliating fashion, but to the Sooners' credit, they bounced back from that loss to win their last 3 games. They also lost in a rivalry game against Texas early in the season, but I alluded to the fact they won at Oklahoma State, and they also went into Notre Dame and won there as well. Now, this is an Oklahoma team that's very good defensively. They're 6th in the country in total defense. Offensively, they lean heavily on the running game, and their passing game leaves a lot to be desired, as Oklahoma is just 106th in the country in passing offense. Now, here's the thing, folks. I know Oklahoma is good enough defensively, both from a physical standpoint and an athletic standpoint, to play with Alabama. My question mark is on offense. Are they going to be able to move the ball against a Crimson Tide defense that's 11th in the country against the run? The only way that's going to happen is if they create some semblance of a passing game. If they're going to go one-dimensional against Alabama, and especially if they fall behind, it's going to be a long day for the Sooners. So a very exciting and intriguing matchup between 2 storied programs, and we'll see what happens. My selection, I'm going to lean on the total here. Anytime you have a bowl game with 2 teams that have a better than 800 winning percentage, and the total is between 49.5 and 56, 52 of those 70 games have stayed under the total. That's 74% since 1992. We're going to take Oklahoma and Alabama under the total of 51.5. My name is Ross Benjamin. You've been watching Where's the Action? Thank you for joining me. I'd like to wish each and every one of you all the very best this holiday season.